Hey everybody, welcome back.
Welcome back! We're here in the courtroom. Let's see who Von Karma's going to kick out this time.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Fence is ready, Your Honor. Very well, apparently the prosecution is also ready.
He's got him trained like a beaten dog.
Who is the judge here anyway?
Apparently
Mr. Von
it's
Karma?
Phoenix, because he's the only one impartial here.
Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement. Very well, no opening statement, so... Not so fast, Judge.
You just wanted to interrupt him.
Yes. I was taking a meaningful pause before speaking. Right,
No, he's just a couple of ladders off from what he really is.
A prediction. Today's trial will end 3 minutes from now.
Let's go!
Order. Von Karma, what's your meaning of the statement just now?
Judge, you were running out my timer.
Must you question everything?
Yes, he should.
It will be over 3 minutes. We have no time to waste. I will call my witness
Do you
now.
plan on killing someone in 3 minutes and 1 second?
Because I'll do it in one. Cocks a gun.
If only. All the problems in Phoenix Wright could be solved much easier if someone in court just carried around a gun and shot someone. Oh, wait! No, that caused way more problems. Never mind.
Right. I will call my witness. My decisive witness to the stand. So, the mysterious boat shop owner.
Do we finally get a name?
Witness, state your profession. Huh? No. I'm the proprietor of the restaurant The Wet Noodle at Gourd Lake. And, I also rent boats. Night of the incident. You were in boat rental shop, correct? Yeah, I was. Testify. Wait a second. Still haven't even heard who this old guy is.
Raise an objection.
Wait a minute. Witness hasn't even stated his name yet. Because I did not ask him, Mr. Wright. Bah. I have predicted this trial will end in 3 minutes. Stop asking trivial questions and cooperate.
No, I refuse.
Yeah, right.
What
Witness will state his name.
Thank you.
Huh? Well, I'm not really sure.
Throw him off the stand then, because he's unreliable. If he can't remember his own name, he can't remember what happened last week.
Here's the thing, though. There is actually legal precedence for this, where they've I forget which case it was, but they ruled in court that you do not need to state the name of a security camera.
Yeah, but that's an object.
All you need is the witness's testimony. You do not need his name. You do not need a profession. You do not need that. And it's like, I don't like how that sounds.
I don't like how it sounds either. I get if they're in witness protection, but then don't have them on the stand. Have their testimony signed by them. Let the judge look at that, and it's good. You can even use their fake witness name that they're using,
Yeah,
or their
because
old
legally
name.
their name is changed to that.
Yeah, so that I'm fine with. But he doesn't even give them a name.
Yeah.
He doesn't even give them who he is so that they can background check him.
Yeah.
And I don't trust the witness of someone who can't remember his own name.
Your Honor, the witness does not remember anything beyond the last several years. Ergo, He cannot recall even his own name.
So how did he sign the business license to open up the boat shop then?
I would look past that.
No!
They're not even gonna bring that up. They do not bring that up. It's like, wait a second, there's some problems in this. And it's like
the instant you start poking at that,
the
holes the size of buses full of nuns just rip open.
the real answer is that Von Karma doesn't want to state his name because then it immediately invokes the DL6 incident.
And then it opens it wide open, and suddenly you've got another trial on hand that he hasn't prepared for.
You can't recall, you say. Yes, but the incident in question took place 3 days ago.
I don't agree with this. Can you prove that he signed the business license over 7 years ago?
Shouldn't there be like a nameplate on this of proprietor? Like, very well. Let's hear his testimony, and we shall see. Witness.
I like that he's done with the BS because Phoenix is done, and Phoenix is infectious.
It was the night of the 24th, just after midnight. Yep. I was at the restaurant, or rent boats, as usual. Heard a bang. When I looked out the window, I saw a boat just floating on the lake.
So
Then I heard another bang.
So that first bang was
Just about then, the boat comes back to shore and a man walks by my window. Very well. I'd like to begin the cross-examination.
Yes.
There is nothing to question my witness's testimony.
Yes, there is.
Ergo, no need for cross-examination. Besides, there's only 10 seconds left before the 3 minutes are up.
No.
Judge, your verdict now. Yeah. Mr. Wright?
Cross-examine. What are you doing? No! No!
Yeah, he's right. That testimony sounded pretty solid.
No!
Maybe I should just hold back.
I can't watch.
But Nick, you have to cross-examine.
You're only... Oh, Maya! Why are you suddenly the only voice of reason in this room?
What seems
happened?
airtight. Everyone goes, what are you talking about? Oh, hey. Mr. Von Karma? 3 minutes just passed. I see. Well then, let's take our time. We're crossing.
I like that Phoenix's attitude and his flagrance just is so infectious. It just invades the rest of the space he's in.
I'm gonna cross-examine the witness.
Oh, it's perfect. I'm so glad it didn't let us, like...
Okay, just after midnight, you say? Yep, just around then. Are you sure?
Because I didn't see any clocks in your boat rental place.
Pretty sure. Yep.
And your TV doesn't work.
When I talked to you yesterday, you were pretty vague about the time. Surprised you seem so sure about it today.
Yeah.
I asked him and he remembered. Isn't that right?
I just want to see Von Karma fall so badly.
Don't glare at me like that. I remembered it clearly. I did. Yep. You see, continue. I read votes. Is there anyone that can verify that?
Do you have like a bill of sale with your name on that?
Well, I guess Polly could. That's not good enough for a court of law.
We're about to use that parrot, so it will be.
Mr. Wright, what exactly is not good enough? Well, Your Honor, Polly is a parrot. A parrot? Don't be so hard on the cruel Keith.
Yeah.
Prosecution concedes that we cannot prove the witness was in the shop. Witness, please continue.
Because he doesn't want further holes in this man's testimony. By the fact that he can't remember names, he can't remember places he's been.
I heard a bang.
Not from the... Yes, it's clear because it's not from the boat. It's from the other side of the lake, where a young man lost his grip on a tank of air.
Where did the bang seem to come from? From the lake, I figure.
Well, he's not wrong, but what part of the lake?
Again, the only thing I could think of is that whoever was holding the gun did a warning shot to show that they were willing to shoot.
Well, wouldn't there be a bullet in the boat?
Why would they shoot down at the boat and not up into the air?
To avoid hitting the person in the bush who actually killed the guy. Because it wasn't Edgeworth who shot him. It was
clearly
the other guy who had the gun. So, if you're trying not to hit the guy in the bush who's actually going to kill him, or wherever, why would you shoot up in the air? You'd shoot into the lake or the boat.
The
There would
lake,
be
I
proof
figure.
of that.
Are you certain?
It's like he's Pavlovianly conditioned people to react to the sound of him snapping his fingers.
Yep. Good.
Because I
Continue.
know who's guilty of this, but the problem is proving it. Because this is the case I know the most about, but I don't know how to get from point C to Z.
When I looked out the window, I saw a boat floating on the lake.
Was there someone in the boat? Really now, sir?
I was pretty far
couldn't
out.
see it clearly.
Well, did you see how far away the actual image was from the photo?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was, and that was with the camera like zoomed in, so it would be pretty hard to see just from like eyesight.
So, but he did see Miles coming back off of the boat.
Well, yeah, because he had to like stop at the boat dock and return the boat.
Mm-hmm. Which, why would you do that if you were guilty
Couldn't see them.
of shooting someone?
Couldn't see it clearly. Yep, at the time that is.
You were fed evidence.
At the time?
I
Then I heard another bang.
uh,
So you heard 2 gunshots in total. Yep.
good. Where's the second bullet?
Either in the...
Because it's not in the suspect.
No, of course, because it's a warning shot. Why would he shoot the victim as a warning shot?
Yeah, so are there 2 or 3 bullets missing from the gun?
3.
3, okay.
But everyone says 2.
Mm-hmm. This is the only person who has ever said 3.
No.
He's bang. There's another bang.
No.
Oh.
Only 2. The only evidence that we have of a third bullet shot is that the gun itself has 3 bullets missing.
Mm-hmm. Which is weird. Why would there be 3 bullets missing and not all of them missing?
Okay, sorry about that weird cut. I had to run off and do something really quickly.
Yeah, but we're back now. Okay. What?
Are you cheating?
I still don't know what to exactly do with this, so it's not like it matters.
Okay, that's what Lotta's heart said yesterday. Then the boat comes back to the shore. The man walks by our window. Press it. By your window? Yep, by my window. Outside the window of my little shack. And you could see the man's face. Well, the fog was pretty darn thick, and he was right there in front of me. What happened?
She was trying to eat your fan cord.
Oh no, that would have been bad.
You would have torn the whole thing down. and smashed your
Fog
prize
was pretty darn
bunkers.
thick, but he was right there in front of me when I saw him. Well, that's a rather important detail. Please add it to your testimony. I have a bad feeling about this. The man was the defendant. He was saying, I can't believe he's dead. Are you sure? Uh-oh. Dad!
There he goes.
Dead certain, Keith. He said, I can't believe he's dead. As in, he was walking by too. Witness, are you sure that the person you saw was Miles Edgeworth? It was him. It was that Edgeworth boy. This sounds like decisive evidence indeed.
Oh no, too bad we can't trust him.
See no room for doubt. Von Karma lured me into cross-examining him so he could set me up for a fall.
I'm pretty sure he didn't. He just expected everyone to bow down to him. Nick, I don't like the way things are going here. Everyone in courtroom is glaring at us.
Quick, or this trial's gonna be over. Your Honor, we proved in yesterday's trial that it could not have been Edgeworth who fired that gun. Mr. Wright, are you referring to the fingerprints from Edgeworth's right hand on the gun, and the photograph showing a man firing with his left hand? Exactly. That is easily explainable. He could have wiped his prints after he fired.
Then why not? Then how did his right hand get on it after he wiped it down then?
You're ignoring the truth of the matter here.
No, we're not!
Everything
Miles,
in this witness's testimony is true. Judge seems lost in thought. What should I do? Your Honor, this witness claims that Edgeworth said, I can't believe he's dead. But his word is all we have.
His very faulty word of a man who can't even recall his own first name.
Yeah, if you were telling a lie. Mr. Wright, in a court of law, the evidence tells all.
There's no evidence here!
No, it's literally just hearsay, and that is what Von Karma has to go on. It's like, well, there's no evidence, so we might as well just take it.
But I want that Edgeworth boy dead!
Apparently, you have yet to realize even this basic fact. If you say his testimony is a lie, show us proof. Huh. I guess we don't have proof.
Nick, do we have evidence? Please say that I do.
Yeah, unfortunately, we don't have anything.
We don't.
Anything to show that there's no way for Edgeworth to be the killer. And we don't have any proof to say that someone else is the killer. So, there's nothing I can do.
Are you sure?
Well, I mean, to be honest, I don't know what to do anymore.
Please. Can you hear me, sis? Please. We need your help. Nick needs you.
3 minutes was perhaps a little too high of an expectation. However, 15 isn't bad. This must be a new record. Okay, we just may leave the stand. Oh, I guess he's already gone.
He's left the stand already.
This court seems no reason to further prolong the trial.
And the judge is doing his job.
Yeah, the judge is doing his job. It's like, well, we've ran out of stuff to talk about, and I have deliberated that there is no evidence to prove that he isn't the killer.
And this is Japan, so I guess he did.
Yeah, this is Japan, in which you are guilty until sufficient evidence proves your innocence. So, I guess there's no need to decide the case against the defendant. This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts.
He's doing his job.
What? No. This court finds the defendant Miles
Inside,
Edgeworth.
he's just cackling. Aww.
The accused will surrender. The accused will surrender to the court immediately. To be held pending trial at a higher court within the month from today's date. That is all. Court is adjourned.
This case just won't end.
Who was that just now?
Me!
Huh?
That's a horse.
What? Ah! Larry, what are you doing
Get
here?
off the stand. I trust you less than I trust the boatman.
What are you doing here?
As Miles just holds his head in his hand, shaking, it's like, I'm a dead man.
Miles is convulsing on the ground, going, "No, not this idiot."
He's back.
Listen, you gotta believe me. I was in the park at the night of the murder. I wasn't
not
sure about it until
wrong.
yesterday.
He's not
But
wrong.
today I remembered it. Remembered what, random citizen who has invaded this courthouse? The gunshot. I heard it too.
I don't think he's wrong. The
Oh.
evidence lines up.
I think I know what's about to happen.
Oh yeah. He's buying us another day.
What is the meaning of this? The verdict has been decided. I call for adjournment. One moment, Mr. Von
I love
Kramer.
the judge. He's giving us another chance.
You say you heard the gunshot, random citizen who has invaded this court trial.
Oh, he's seen him before.
I know
he
he's
knows
seen him
who he
before,
is.
but he is invading this court trial.
He is. It's like,
This is
Larry,
actually
what are you doing?
illegal even in Japan's standards.
A good thing it's a game.
Yeah, I heard a gunshot that night. I was sitting there in the audience listening to the testimony, and then I realized that something was different from what I remember. Anyhow, I can't just sit here and let you call Edgy a murder. It's just not right. I'll testify. Let me testify.
Going up against Von Karma. Larry, you idiot fool. But I
Well-
respect the bravery, and I appreciate the hustle.
This is the first time this has happened in one of my courts. I know it happened to someone I know, but hey, I'm not quite sure how to proceed. Judge, you've already given your decision. Trial is over.
Nick, this is it. Larry's given us one final chance at this.
She's right. If only it wasn't Larry. He could make things even worse.
Mr. Edgeworth was just declared guilty, Nick. It doesn't get any worse.
Yeah,
And
you're
this
right.
isn't
I mean, it
a
could
witness.
it could get worse. We could also be found guilty.
But here's the thing. This is a witness that Karma hasn't pre-screened and pre-talked to.
Yes. Which means,
Von
by
Karma's
all intents and
sweating.
purposes, we hold a witness.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what you're about to see, Your Honor,
Is chicanery in motion.
if there's another witness, it's our duty to hear him speak. Right here, right now. Waste of time.
Because he knows he can't control him.
The verdict cannot be overturned.
I hate Von Karma just enough.
Allow me to speak my opinion.
You are the boss here, boss.
In all court proceedings, it is our duty to prevent an inaccurate verdict. In order to make sure that there is no mistake has been made, every witness should be heard. What is this? I withdraw my previous verdict of guilty.
And it's still in the books, and no one has left.
Mr. Von Karma, I order you to call this new witness to testify. Now. I have no idea what voice I have given the judge. I think I have completely forgotten how I voiced him.
Yeah.
What? Court will adjourn for 5-minute recess. After that, we will hear from this new witness. Court is adjourned.
Larry, you've either doomed us all or you've saved Edgeworth, and I'm not sure which it is.
Well, next time, we will hear from Larry, I guess.
Larry.
See you guys next time.
See you next time. Bye.
Bye.